Welcome to Provitalks 2.0, a new season of Provitalks where the complete value chain process of a natural ingredient will be unraveled through Provital's expertise. Get ready for a journey where innovation and authenticity intertwine to inspire you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a pre-season episode of Provitalks. Today we wanted to, before launching the new season that is very soon upcoming, we wanted to take a moment and connect with you directly.
Over the past few weeks, we have opened our social media channels so you could ask us anything you wanted related to Provitalks. And I have to say, Clara, that we have received really interesting questions from our audience.
Yes, let's dive in and answer some of the most asked questions.
Yes.
Okay. For starters, many of them have asked in different ways, who are we? Who are the hosts of Provitalks? So Eloi, who is Eloi Armengol?
Okay, well, I am Eloi Armengol. I am the third generation in Provital. As you know, Provital is a family-owned business. I joined Provital 4 years ago already, and I've been the strategy director since 1 year ago, yes. And what about you, Clara?
Well, I'm Clara Vigo. I'm an omnichannel product manager at Provital. I also joined the company 4 years and a half ago.
A little before me.
Yes, a little bit before. And I started as a product manager. I am a pharmacist. I have a scientific background, but I am a marketer and a creative at heart. So I kind of combined both of my passions in Provital because I am a product manager. So I help developing new ingredients, while at the same time I manage the omnichannel digital strategy of the marketing global strategy in Provital.
Well, I think now they know us a little bit more.
A little bit.
Another question that we have received, and I think it's interesting and related with our last season as well, is which is our favorite active ingredient from Provital? And I think this could be a good way to do the final questions that we do to our guests.
Yeah.
So we can answer those.
Yes, I'm excited to do that.
Yeah, right?
We've been asking it all over the past season, so it's good to finally answer some of them.
Okay, so let's start. What is your favorite active from Provital?
Well, I gotta say, I remember that in one of the previous episodes, I said Chiloxone, but that was because we hadn't launched Pure Blom yet.
Sure.
And Pure Blom is definitely my favorite one now, not just because it's under the triple biome technology, which is a new technology that Provital developed in the last year, which is amazing, and it's endophase-based and it's super innovative and all. But also because the message behind Pure Blom is about women empowerment, and I don't know, it kind of relates to me so much. It connects with me. So
of course,
I love that storytelling. But where is yours, Eloi?
Well, I have to say that I love all of them, of course. But if I had to stick just with one, I would go for Hydrofence. I think that it's super interesting, and the test and the results is really nice. 120 hours of hydration. That's the key. And I've actually tested some products in the market that use Hydrofence, and I'm really happy about it. But of course, I would also go for the triple biome technology products. But
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? And also, Hydrofence has had new tests this year.
Right, the relaunching.
That was really good. Okay, you said final products. Let's go to the second question.
Okay.
Eloi, what is the latest cosmetic final product that you have purchased?
Okay, in my case, I think that the latest would be the cleanser from Niche Beauty Lab. It's a Spanish brand, and I really like that product because it's using Provital ingredients, of course. So that would be the last purchase. And what about yours?
Oof. Latest purchases in plural, because wow. I buy a lot of cosmetics. I gotta say, I'm a freak. But the latest ones are some of my favorites, some of my essentials. One is a hair mask from this brand Davines or Davines. I don't know how to pronounce it. Then an eye cream from Two Bowls, this
Spanish brand,
Spanish
right?
brand. And recently I've come back to my favorite moisturizer ever from La Roche-Posay.
A classic.
Yeah. It's a classic, but it works. It really works with me.
And well, you are a very freak of cosmetics, and you know a lot. What do you look for when you go to buy cosmetics?
Well, everything. As you said, I am very, I wouldn't say knowledgeable, but I do like a lot of cosmetics, and I research a lot about it. So I look for everything when I'm buying a product. I expect to notice the efficacy, but application must be pleasant, and I have to have this instant comfort feel from it. And that not only comes from the application for me or the aroma or everything, or the sensorial part, let's say, but also from the message that the brand is delivering, from the sustainability, from the naturalness that they claim. That is also, I don't know, it's targeting this kind of person this kind of consumer that I might be, but I really enjoy it, and it makes me feel better in the moment.
You're a difficult customer.
I take a lot of time before I buy anything. What about you?
Well, I have a rule that I'm only going to buy cosmetics from brands that are actual customers from Provital.
I knew you were going to say that.
We are really, really thankful because we have a really wide options to choose, because we sell internationally. So we have customers from all over the world, and it's difficult even to choose from those. And then I also try to look for those products that have our ingredients in the formulations.
Yeah. I try to check that too. Once I've bought it, once I've done all the checks, I try to look
for me, it's before.
Okay. Okay. The next question was, complete the sentence. The best thing about the cosmetic industry is?
Well, I would have to say that it's a small industry, but it's a really nice industry to work on, and the ambient and the people that you meet, everyone is in a good mood, no stress. So I will go for that. And actually, recently that we were in Amsterdam for the In-Cosmetics exhibition, you can feel that when you step inside the building. I mean, it was really nice.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, that is, I love that. I love working in the beauty industry because of that. But if I have to look at the beauty industry as a consumer, I would say that my favorite thing is the fact that it's part of healthcare, but at the same time is a self-care moment for the user. So it's blending two things that are really important for me. So I love cosmetic products, as I said many times. And what is the worst about the cosmetic industry to you?
I think this is a topic that some of our guests have already said, but I would say is that when brands are using the misinformation in the industry to sell more, and this is like against the consumer's interest, right? So you can still nowadays see some cases, and that's what I don't like. Yeah.
It's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay.
The half-truths sometimes in the claims that completely mislead the consumer. And maybe last question, who would you like to see in Provitalks?
Wow. Well, I would love to bring some founder of some company customer from us. We have many to choose, but I would like to have here one day someone from Natura Vise, for example. It's a very interesting and family-owned company as well.
Yes, definitely. I hope we can do that.
We'll try.
We will definitely try.
Who do you have in mind?
Well, I think we gotta go for beauty influencers, but not just beauty influencers, but scientific beauty influencers. You know, those people that are really saying truths and trying for the consumer to be less misled. So
that's very interesting. Do you have someone in mind already, or?
Yeah, I do have someone in mind, but I'm not gonna give a spoiler.
It's a mystery.
Here. It's a mystery. Yes.
Very interesting. Okay, now let's jump to other questions that people have shared with us that they are interested in. The first one would be related with Provital structure worldwide.
Sure.
Clara, could you explain the audience
Yes.
how is Provital structured?
Yes, Provital is a global company. It has its headquarters in Barcelona, but it also has a commercial office in Madrid. And then they have many subsidiaries. One in, if we start with Europe, it's Germany, Poland, France, and then one in China, one in Brazil, and one in the US. And apart from that, we have a network of distributors, which are our amazing partners and help us distribute over 100 countries our ingredients. And so that more than, I don't know how many products in the world contain our ingredients, right? I don't remember the name.
We have an estimation that almost 500 million people are in touch every year with our ingredients in the end product.
So all that network is aiding to do that. And another question for you this time. Okay, we know that it's a global company, but how many people are part of the Provital family worldwide?
Well, I think that the most people is located in the headquarters, of course. And in Spain, we are around 120 people right now. And if we add the people from the other subsidiaries, I think at the end of 2024, we were already 170 people. But now that we are recording this, it's been some months already. And I would say that we are right now close to 180. And probably by the end of the year, we will be from close to 190. So that 200 is close.
Yes.
We're going there.
Yes. No, and I feel the scope that we cover with Provital, and it looks like we are more, to be honest. I think we're doing a great job, but not but yeah, it's not a lot of people for the amount of products and innovation that Provital is delivering.
Okay, next question. What's our current best-selling product? That's a really interesting question.
Yes. Well, our best-selling product, it's Bicapil and Tanositol also. Bicapil is a hair care product, anti-hair loss product, which was a hit when it was launched because it was a truly innovative pathway to really target hair loss. And then Tanositol, which helps the skin to maintain its tan in a healthy way. But the following products in the top 3 and top 5, let's say, are some of the biotech ones. Stem cells and are definitely Orchistem, Citrustem are always there at the top.
Very interesting, thanks.
Okay, this is the last question that we've gathered, Eloi. What does the future hold in Provital's strategy? People didn't phrase it like that, okay? But just
okay, that's the message. Well, as the current strategy director, as you know, I'm right now involved working on the future strategic plan for Provital that will start next year and for the next 5 years until the end of 2030. And I have to say that, well, our efforts are right now very focused on the design of our new facilities that hopefully we could start building in a year or so. We will see. And this will come along with something that we already gave a spoiler in the last season in our conversation with Pilar, that we will also have next to the industrial facilities, our Provital Parc de les Olors, to gather there visits of customers and also visits from the local schools as well. And it will be a very cool way on how to explain what Provital is doing from the raw material cultivation to the transformation in our facilities. And also how can we do a circular model reusing the waste and all the water that we consume in the industrial part to take advantage in the rural area. So that is going to be the main project for us. And then, well, of course, how to keep growing and building what Provital is nowadays.
Looking forward to see that.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Yes. Well, Eloi, I think we could end it here. I think we've
No
given
more
some more
questions today, but in the next following days, you will see what our guest will say. That I'm sure you're gonna love them. We already have some in the agenda, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we agenda and scheduled already some of the interviews. I'm not gonna give any more spoilers, but this new season of Provitalks is gonna be really amazing. It's gonna expand our view of the industry and beyond.
Of course, I definitely agree. Well, guys, thank you again. As always, you have available the first season of Provitalks 2.0 in our platforms, in Spotify and in YouTube. And stay tuned for the next season.
Bye.
Thank you for watching and listening to Provitalks. We hope you got some source of inspiration to create your own kind of beauty. If you don't want to miss our next expert interview, subscribe to our channel and don't hesitate to contact us at weareprovital.com. Provital. Do care.